Hey everyone! Welcome to today's Python tutorial, where we are going to tackle a problem which is to find the longest common prefix among a list of strings. But first, let's understand what a prefix is. A prefix is a sequence of characters that appears at the beginning of multiple strings. For example, in the words football, footwork, and footprint, the common prefix is foot. Now let's get into the game plan. We start with the longest common prefix function, which takes a list of strings as input. If the list is empty, the function returns an empty string because there are no strings to compare. Next, we initialize the prefix variable with the first string in the list. This is like selecting a captain to lead the team. Now we use a for loop to iterate over the remaining strings in the list, starting from the second string. It's like the team passing the ball from player to player. Inside the loop, we use a while loop to compare the prefix with the current string. Just like Barcelona players doing tiki-taka in the MSN years, passing the ball back and forth until they reach the goal. We use slicing to get a portion of the current string that is the same length as the prefix. Slicing in Python is done using square brackets with a start and end index. Python uses zero-based indexing, which means the first element is at index 0. For example, string 1 to 3 would return the characters at index 1 and 2 of the string. If the portion of the current string is not equal to the prefix, we remove the last character from the prefix. This is done using slicing again, but with a negative index, which means all elements except the last one. We continue this process until the prefix matches the beginning of the current string, or until the prefix becomes empty. If the prefix becomes empty, it means there is no common prefix among the strings, and we return an empty string. Finally, we score a goal by returning the prefix, which is now the longest common prefix among all the strings. For example, given the list football, footwork, footprint, the longest common prefix is foot. To summarize the key techniques we learned in this tutorial, we used a for loop to iterate over the strings in the list. Inside the for loop, we used a while loop to compare the prefix with the current string. We used slicing to get a portion of the current string that is the same length as the prefix. Python uses zero-based indexing. We used the not equal to operator to compare the portion of the current string with the prefix. Finding the longest common prefix is a fundamental problem in computer science and is used in various applications, such as searching, sorting, and text processing. And that's how you can find the longest common prefix in a list of strings using Python. I hope you found this tutorial informative and that it helps you in your coding journey. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to PyQuick for more Python tutorials.